Hello, 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 people. Oh, I have a good day for you today. I have special guests Tamisha and Riley, two teachers of two of the courses. Very excited. Please type in where you are and open the chat, and at the bottom where it says hosts and panelists in blue, make sure it says everyone so everybody can see your comments. I will be showing you all kinds of goodness. Hi, Ann H. And then I will bring in our two guests, and you can ask them all kinds of questions about their courses. Hello, Louise. I'm glad you can be here on a Saturday. And Leah and Deborah from Kauai Island and Zagreb and Wyoming, Nashville and Asheville, Netherlands, Portugal. Oh, this is good. How's Saturday working for people? We've never done a Saturday live. I like it because I'm not working. I don't consider this work. Oh, yeah, Matt's is my career, but you know, good. It's good, right? Okay. Hello, Los Angeles. Good. Saturday's good. Hello from India. Um, so this is great. I've got lots to show you, teach you, and we will dive right in. So let me, oh no, don't, yeah, no, I have some things. Okay, first of all, um, Spring Break Art Camp. I'm going to reiterate what I said for those of you that weren't here, or just to get it again, to repeat it. Passion leads the way in life, in art. When you're excited about making, you're excited about the art materials or the subject matter or learning a new thing, that passion is going to keep you making art. And the more you make art, the better you get. And the better you get, the more what? Type in. The better you get, the more what? What do you get more? The more work, the more joy, the more money, the more money you make because your work is so good. Okay. And I'm sorry that life is about money in our society, but that's how most of us get our food, clothing, shelter. What does this mean? Illustrate, drawing, teach. Oh, yeah, yeah. So this has been my, well, this has been my secret of my many careers, from illustrating, where I was so in love with drawing and illustrating and reading manuscripts and coming up with concepts. And then teaching and mentoring evolved me to become an agent, which I'm so passionate about. And then more teaching with Matt. So it's always about following your passion. Making art is about persevering and also pivoting. So sometimes you stay locked in. You go, you know what? I can't draw this freaking mushroom. It's making me crazy. Riley, I can feel you laughing right now. Um, and you can't draw the mushroom and you hate it, but you persevere and you get better. You look at reference of mushrooms, you draw, you switch from pencil to charcoal, whatever. But sometimes it's pivoting. Forget the stupid mushroom. Draw something else. Pivot. There's no answer. There's no clear-cut answer. You have to find out when to persevere and when to pivot. Okay. Um, oh, British Jenny. Hi. Glad you're here. She's our writer. Yes, make sure it host and panelists at the bottom. It says everybody. Okay, good. Looks pretty good. We are having a big sale on. So that's in part what I'm here to talk to you about and get you excited to expand your career. So all that is on the Make Art That Sells website. I forgot to show you this yesterday. This was the different inks I used, and then I wrote down the color names. I love, I think I've showed you, if you've missed the first two, they're somewhere on the website, the replays, and you can watch them. And a lot of what I'm teaching you is how to warm up. Like we did this yesterday, making blobs. and then blobs with writing words. I find that relaxing. Oh, Helpful Leah says replay links are on the front page of the Matt's website. Oh, and on the YouTube channel. And if you're on the YouTube channel, please like and follow. Thank you. Okay, so Lilla, what are you doing today? I'm doing embellishments. Embellishments that you draw to make your work even better. And I just noticed, if you can see, I did this for Levi's. It's actually about 5 feet or 4 or 5 feet tall, this thing. It's huge. See, it says show no mercy. It's backwards on my screen for Levi's, along with all these double page spread, fully painted ads that I was commissioned to do, and hand lettering, oil paint. It was a whole big giant campaign. I was really lucky. And I was looking at it, and if you can see on the O, there's a little flower. There's like little doohickeys. So it's embellishing your work. To me, when you add these little extras, it makes a big difference. That's going to help your career. So we're going to look at some vintage stuff and do that. But I want to show you. This is by Flora Waycott. This my agency commissioned or got this job with her, agented. And you see that her hand lettering, the script font, and all the flowers all around, all the embellishments, the extras that make it so much more interesting. And her end papers. And look at this gold tipped. Not nice. Okay. Then we're talking about traditional media. That's the other point of this art camp. When you do something in paint with water, gravity, with how and osmosis and absorption and all the things that paper does, and surprises and blobs and these things that are so beautiful in traditional media, that will help your career as well. And also, it's just so fun, and you get to buy art supplies. So this is by Sarah Walsh, another book we agented for her. And I just opened it up randomly ahead of time. And look at this. This is traditional media. Can you see? Look how gorgeous. I worry I had too many extras. I'm full maximalist. Well, let's change that to right now. Right now, I love lots of things, and I might want to do less. How did this get over? We had this off the screen, Becky, before we went live. It holds my phone up there. I call it the UFO. I try to get it out off the screen. Oh well, it doesn't really matter, you know. Then this is a book we agented for Katie Vernon, our artist, all traditional media. She wrote and illustrated it. And we have some big news later today, too. Tamisha, I'm thinking of you. It's open randomly. So she wrote this. We worked on it. I worked on it with her. She had a brilliant idea, and I wanted to help her bring it to, this is what got me. As an agent, if one of my artists writes something, I may not feel that it's ready or it's just not right. But when an artist writes something that I think is great, I'm willing to work with them for many sessions to get it to work. And this was the core of her idea, having a dinner party. The main character was teaching her dog what you need to do, the etiquette and so forth of a dinner party. She has, the cast of characters is just unbelievable. So she has an astronaut talking to a Viking. So there's no sense of correct time or era. And up here, just off to the side, I'll show you in a minute. What are your thoughts on creamed herring? Her wit comes through. It's just fabulous. And it's about self-acceptance and all that. Now, going to the vintage world, it's really sad that this is the cover, because the inside, this is a Child's Garden of Verses illustrated by Brian Winsmith. I think this is from 1972. But talk about traditional media, which was all there was back then. Whoops. Look at this. Is this stunning? Now look at these embellishments, or you could call it the scene. Isn't that stunning? Can you see? Okay. So, is that motivating? Good. Becky, will you spotlight my flat lay? This lighting's nice, isn't it? The sun came out. Good. Okay, we're going to spotlight. We're going to get busy. Maybe I have to.
It's done, Lilla. It's fine. It
Oh,
might
it
not
is?
show on yours. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay. So overhead. Okay, give me a minute, peeps. Gallery, and then I will replace pin. Okay. Oh, I did knock it. Look at that, Becky. After all our good setup, there we go. Oh, no, it's not sideways. Panic. Okay. These are products by our artists. Just thought that we've agented over the years. There's just so much work that could be done. I am not sure why I put this in here. It's just really pretty. My arty book pitch. Again, all the courses that are on sale here. ICB, Illustrated in Children's Books with Lilla and Zoe. Character Play with Riley and Zoe. Riley's here today. Find Your Style with Style with Tamisha. She's here. And Arty Book Pitch, where you you make a pitch for your cool book idea. I teach that. And I visit all the classes if I don't teach. So what I wanted to do is show you this incredible book, Chautauqua Literary and Scientific Circle. This is from 1890. And talk about embellishments. This is a great way to find things that you can interpret to add to your artwork, and that's what we're going to do. So this is what I found. I'm like, I better check that this was like not like a really bad organization if I'm going to show it in my course, right? I mean, in this live. So I did research on it, and listen to this, the institution has been visited by historically notable figures like William James, Booker T. Washington, Susan B. Anthony, Amelia Earhart, Thurgood Marshall, Ella Fitzgerald, John Philip Sousa, Duke Ellington. It goes on and on. Harry Connick Jr., Salman Rushdie. So, what this organization wanted to do was help people who couldn't afford higher education to learn. And look, do you see what this person did? They wrote in there, the teeniest, tiniest pen. What types of animal life and in what order appear in the period succeeding the Devonian age? Okay, well, whatever. So, and I want you to look at these wallpaper pieces I have for more embellishment motifs. Here's even more. The embellishments here on this, on this card by my artisan Ping Pan. Well, the hearts, the words. Oh, speaking of toys and games, which is Riley's expertise, this is a puzzle. This is a project we did with Tara Lily. Yep. And it's a little puzzle to go. Sweet. Okay, so one of the things I do, this is just a random journal page of mine when I was testing out my Lamy pen with electric pink ink. It's a little bit glittery. I really like this raspberry. And I like having little doohickeys and bits and pieces to kind of play. Change out the ink. This was bold. So I picked this journal today because it's smooth. And what we're going to do is, oh yeah, I want to show you this because in the newsletter that Jenny did, it said that I was going to show this book today. I'm like, oh, I better grab that. So, oh, that's upside down. So isn't this, look at this lettering. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And these, again, we do not copy, we learn from. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to get a pencil. And there's so many ways you can dive right in with your gel marker or your micron pen or what a pencil, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. But why don't I try? I think I'll just do this thing. I'm not gonna, well, I'm gonna make a little box to squeeze the stuff in. And I see each little thing has like 3 knobs, blobs, bumps. I tend to always, I always sort of distorted scale and proportion, even when I was drawing people. So I do like that. I think it gives it more of a human look. And then I see that each has like some lines. So sometimes I just do it in pencil. Pencil's very safe, right? How do you start your work? Oh, thank you, Laura. How do you start when you're learning something? Do you do it in pencil? Then there's dots. I mean, I love this. I will use this now in my journaling. So I picked this paper because it's smooth. I said that already? Okay,
Lilla,
so
actually, somebody did ask what type of journal it is. Is it a particular type of
I know
paper?
if somebody was going to ask, and can you read Japanese? That's what MD paper. I know, some journals I have, they don't even say, and you want to buy another one, but sometimes it's like the little thing. Oh, MD paper. Okay. Sometimes it's like a wrapper and you take it off. Pencil and sheet paper, pencil and eraser, Midori Japanese, maybe brush and watercolor. So then it's sometimes fun to then do it again in different media. Let me pull this down. Oh, that's good, low like that. You can see now. So now I have a little motif. And who knows where I might use this in my work. Oh, I put the lines in the wrong spot. That's okay. That's what creativity and experimentation is. And if I used a permanent pen, like this is micron 12, so it's going to be a nice chubby line. I can use watercolor because it's permanent. Now, here's the thing. When you change the scale of your tool, I learned this about 40 years ago, you change the scale of the art you're doing. So then I could take watercolor and smush over. I could add petals and so forth. Look at this. This is liquid stylus fine point pen. It's real. Look at how teeny. So obviously I'm probably, I mean, I could try making it big, but I don't like that. I feel like it just begs to be smaller. Okay. Can you elaborate on that? What, Leah? Ask me again, honey. What you want me to elaborate on while she's typing? Oh, oh, the tool, I bet, right? To scale down or up. So if I use this little pen to draw this like a little person with a hat, you know, and there's a person, okay? If I were to use charcoal, a big fat charcoal, or let's get like I don't have charcoal right on me. If I were to do it in this big Sharpie, obviously it would be like this, right? Which could be cool, but you can't really see anything. So charcoal, big fat charcoal pencil, you need to work bigger. You don't need to, but just think about using bigger. If you need to draw a really huge drawing that's like 3 feet high, you obviously this would be too tiny if it needed to be huge. That's all I'm saying. Does that make sense? I want to bring our guests in. Are there any questions before we move along? Are there any questions? I'm doing pink grapes. Riley for president. Aw. Any questions? And Becky, if anybody has any before we move along. So I'm riffing off this a little bit. And again, these are experiments. That's all they are. That's cute. Okay, love the tip on scale. Oh, good, Maria. Okay, so let me go back to, we can pin me again now. So Becky, actually, if you can do that, if you can pin,
It's showing on the live feed. You're pinned. It's okay.
it is, okay. So, oh, gallery. I think I'm done with the overhead, so let me get rid of that. Remove pin. Nope.
We'll leave the overhead just
in case.
minimized because we're still using the audio. So
Okay, is that okay
we
for everybody?
can. But I can hide it. I think if you want. I just don't want to cut you off, Lilla.
Okay. So if that's okay, somebody wanted to see the pages. All right. So oh, there it is. Now it works. Let's bring in our guests, Riley and Tamisha. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. Hey, hey. Toys. Hey, Riley.
Hey, Lilla. Hey,
How are you,
Tamisha.
honey?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm so glad you're visiting me on a Saturday.
Oh, baby, I'm here to be with all of you. And look at all of our classmates and students in that chat
No,
side.
I know. Oh, here's
There you go. Hello.
It's outfit. And of course, she's teaching a course on style, which you have to take. It's a brand new course. It's so cool. I've worked with her on the construction of it, but it's her magic. She does some videos that are so delightful. I should be letting you talk. So let me first introduce these two. How many of you have taken Tamisha's course, Redrawing Black History? Type in if you've taken RBH. And how many of you have taken any of Riley's courses, the toy course, the character boot camps? So type in, oh, wonderful. So a lot of you know these guys, and their bios and everything is on the Matt's website. Again, if you're just joining us, we have a big 25 to 40% off sale, including my semester of art school, which is the 5 remaining courses of this year, which all of us teach, plus Zoe, the art director. So, 4 live. Wait, well, how did I get 5?
Morning, Tamisha, or afternoon, evening.
Still morning for me. Good morning, Riley.
Oh, well, wait a minute. So it's okay. It is, we have illustrating children's book coming up, then character boot camp with Rye. Then we have Tamisha, right?
Mhm.
Then style, then arty boot camp.
Tamisha is the
I think
style
you counted
one.
me twice.
Yeah.
Oh, I did you twice. Well,
Yeah,
that's
I appreciate it.
okay. Yeah, British Jenny, you're right. Okay, classes, whatever. It's still a lot of great courses. So let me start with you, Riley. Why did you create Character Boot Camp with Zoe and me, but mostly, but your portion? Why did you create it? Why did you make it happen?
This class exists because the toy and game industry is hungry, thirsty, craving for art, art. And I'll tell you about this in a second. Art. This is like a hat. This is a board game, and I'm not going to give you any assignmented sneak peeks from the class. This is a board game. This board needed art. Toy and game industry needs art. And you know, when I'm on a walk in the forest, my favorite little tidbit of a forest is a stream, especially an income stream. So
Boom!
yes, I know. Where's the applause sound effect?
Oh my God, my little bell.
When you draw and someone buys your drawings, that's an income stream. So you got your primary dollar gig, and then you got this side one. When I was art directing, and when I still do art direct and invent toys and games, I need art, even if it's a sketch for a client. So everything that you're doing is you're not just creating characters and flourishes, you are also creating material that can become products, as Tamisha and Lilla know. So and plus, how can we not have a course like this? All those characters from Zoe's class. It's just, you know, it's like gravity. It's like how the earth spins. It's just a must. It's a must have. That's
true. That is true. I want to say, whenever I develop a course, I don't sit down and say, gee, I should have a course on, toy or this or that. I have these wonderful friends / colleagues like Riley and Tamisha, and I'll go over the course of our friendship. Oh my God, you should teach a course on blah. Your expertise is what you love. This is what you know. This is what our community needs to advance. So that's how that comes to pass. And Riley's class. So Riley, you take a text. Well, let me switch to Tamisha. Tamisha, can you speak to that about why did you create a style course? What made you?
First of all, I love vintage. You love vintage. We love talking about vintage things. When we meet up, we wear like our hats and short earrings. But using that, I thought it'd be great to inspire people to explore their style. Because at first, when I started working on my art and I was working on it with you, I wasn't putting all the style that I had, like the way I dressed and the way I decorated my home, into my art. And I think it's really great to pair those together and see how you can blend those two and really inspire your art to, sorry, my voice is leaving, to inspire your art to like reach greater heights. Really put yourself into your work. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I remember we were working, chatting, and you'd show me what you were working on, a picture book. And we'll get to picture books in a minute. And I'm like, Tamish, have you looked in the mirror? Do you see how cool you dress? Have you looked at your apartment? Get that on your characters.
Yes.
And I think, yeah, I know her earrings. Are you kidding me? Show us your.
They're tulips.
What is that? What are they made out of? Fabric? Is it fabric?
Not sure. It's like some kind of fabric, but it's come from Trashy Diva. If anyone's familiar with Trashy Diva. Yeah.
Trashy Diva. I thought that was me.
Vintage inspired. I mean, it came from Riley.
Yeah. Wow.
Beautiful. And I also pick people who have a personality, so they're engaging, lots of knowledge. They need to have a lot of knowledge and expertise, but also are engaging, because I want you to keep watching their videos or read the downloadables and so forth. Okay. Tamisha, do you have a little, how many children's books have you illustrated / are you illustrating?
I have 3 children's books that are out in the world, have 3 that are pending, that are like done and coming out within the next year. And then I'm working on 3 children's books right now. So yeah. And then my big news is that I just found out yesterday that my first author and illustrated book will be coming to life soon. It'll be my first one I've written and illustrated, and I'm so excited. And it's connected to my family, so it's really beautiful. It's kind of like a tribute to my grandpa in a sense.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Yeah, who passed
oh,
away like a couple of years ago. Well, a year ago. Yeah.
oh,
So yeah, I
wow.
started writing it then, and I was just like, yeah, it means a lot that it was scooped up, and they really understand what I was going for because he was like a very magical person himself, very much.
And what,
Oh, well, he's a performer in a sense. He was a preacher, but he was like a comedian too. And he was a singer. He had singing groups. He would like tour East Texas around with his singing groups. They would wear purple suits all together and stuff. And he would
wow.
always try to get me to be in a singing group with him, although I was too afraid to be part of one. And then he was just a character. He was a hoot and a holler. He had all these like
A hoot and a
silly.
holler. There's the
He's a
title.
hoot and a holler.
Oh, that is a good title, Riley. That is good. Oh, that's fantastic. So let's see. Riley, what will a student achieve in the creative bootcamp course? I mean, a character bootcamp course.
So not only will you create characters based on Zoe's adorable texts, they're so adorable. It was just so easy for me to develop the assignments around that.
Mhm.
You will take those characters and put them in a child's world, not only as a children's book or children's story, but as a product. So when the course is over, you will have portfolio pieces that are based on real toy categories that you can use to sell yourself and sell your work, sell your style to toy and game companies. And by the way, it's not just toy and game companies who see your work. It's stationery companies, it's publishers, it's all sorts of product developers who see your style. But in this course, you're going to take those adorable characters. I don't care if it's a blob. Hundreds of students in a class can draw a blob in their own way. And like I always say, Lilla, for a character, what's a character? Anything with
With
eyes.
face.
Yes.
Okay.
Take a banana, put dots on. Do it right now. Just draw a blob, put 2 dots on it as a smile. That's character.
That's right. And you.
I'm flailing around, and I'm not selling Posca markers. I'm just flailing.
No, you're selling the earrings, Trashy Diva, remember?
Oh, that's my main business.
We may get a commission on any of these products that you click on. Not really.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
So what are some of the toy products that you may or may not include in the course this year?
That I may or may not. So maybe, so this is my baby, totally art driven, maybe a board game. So this is the Sneaky Snacky Squirrel game. I'm the inventor. Do you know how I found my inspiration? Not only by sketching in my notebook, but I was at Starbucks and I saw a cookie box illustrated by an artist. And I said, that artist has to illustrate this game. And she's a Lucia Gagliotti. You like my Italian flair. She is a giant reason why this game has sold 2 million units, 10,000 5-star reviews on Amazon. So it's a board game. Am I invented? Yes, that I invented. Why do people do this? The polishing of the fingernails. It's still a thing.
I don't know.
You want me to actually say what the categories are in the class?
What are some, like, there's board games, there's puzzles, there's pull toys, just to give a flavor of what you want.
Activity kits, dolls, believe it or not. I was talking with an executive director at a giant toy company, and I was like, where do you come up with your doll ideas? And he literally said, I'm like, oh, well, he's saying it, so they must work this way. He said, sometimes we just see a character. Sometimes we just see a character. Sometimes it's not about sitting in a focus group and testing every type of doll design. It's limitless. Go to your local store, go to Amazon and look at the toy categories. Anything you see, any character you see, any plush character, any puppet, any doll. It all started with a drawing. They all start with drawings.
And what a huge industry. That's so great. So at the end of of your course, they will have portfolio pieces that are suitable to get kid book work and toy and game work. And as you said, like my artist, Tara Lily, did this
Yeah.
as a piece of art. Maybe, I don't remember if she did the art or she got commissioned to do this. And then it got picked up for this puzzle, or maybe they saw something else of hers and said, we'd like her to do cats and teacups for a puzzle. So everybody needs art, and it's not always specifically limited to one market. Yes, Rye.
Right. So I have a client who is looking to redo, in the biz, we call it a revamp a game that needed a fresh take. And I said, you know what? I have a friend who's a former and current math student named Tara Zalewski, who could illustrate the game. And God, what's crawling up my leg? Oh my God. Oh, it's a bug. I better not crush it, because it's don't crush the critters. So Tara illustrated the game board and the package. Look at those characters.
Yeah, wow. Vivid. That's great.
So
That's what they'll have for from the course, and that's over 3 months, I believe. Boot camp. It's boot camp style.
yeah.
So something every week. Okay, Tamisha, tell us a little about your course. Is a different format. Your style course, Find Your Style with Style, brand new course. Tell us like what's so cool about it. I love it.
There's so many cool things about Lilla. I love talking to you about it. I guess one of my favorite things that you came up with is the live drawings, the live figure drawings, costumed figure drawings. I'll be in different like period clothing depending on the week, with flowers and like hats and all the accessories I can do. So like you can continue practice drawing. This is just a course to really practice your style through
Your
like.
Oh, I'm sorry, I interrupted. Go on.
You go ahead. Oh, you go,
So,
Lilla.
okay. Well, she dresses up like this, okay? And
Love.
as part of the course, once a week, she does poses, and you draw from life, online, virtual, but and like that's just the coolest. Did I come up with that? You did.
You did. No, you did.
Well, it's just so you, but anyway, she does that. There's so many surprises. That's not even the bulk of the course. That's like you just throw in everything to help people like have a good time with their art and try different time periods. Okay, so you have some different eras that you're exploring. Art eras, 3 different.
4 different design eras. Yeah, from the 20th century. So starting around the 1900s, all the way through like when Lilla was talking about her hippie groovy times. Like we're gonna explore all those different time periods and focus on florals through all of them, like how they change, how you can explore different type of techniques of drawing, and that can influence your artwork. And maybe like look at things that you never looked at before, look at different palettes, just switch up your work, make it fresh, new, or like if you're just starting to draw, you can like really have something to work with, something to look at, something that's inspiring. I will even have playlists for you that get you in the mood and the feel of the era. So yeah, just lots of inspirational images and music and ideas to put you in the headspace of being an artist and exploring and creating.
And you're gonna you did a little video already for your vintage stuff of to go with the theme of that month or week or whatever. I mean, you just have so many little, it's like a box of like confections and all these delights to inspire.
That's a beautiful way to put it. I love that. Yeah, I like sharing I have a lot of I collect things like Lilla. I don't have a big collection like you one day, but I go to
Aspire. You
antique
aspire.
Truly, like, yeah, she can just pick random things up like that from her desk. And I'm just like, I want to have a house full of magical things. But I have a few magical things, and I show how those things can inspire your artwork for the week. Have we revealed the eras, or is that a surprise?
I think we shouldn't reveal.
Okay.
I noticed you. I'm like, I hope she does. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I know. Because part of all the courses, we have a suspense element. Why? Because then you're really excited to see what comes next week or this Friday or whatever, and you're excited. Like a TV show, we need to keep you engaged. The content of my courses are all about keeping people to keep taking the course, invested or something. Yeah. Okay, go on.
So yeah, I just like it's all the things that I find beautiful, that I find
Mm.
inspiring. I probably go vintage shopping or looking like twice a week. So
Oh,
I'm just I I
can
have
I
I have an
please
antique
tell
mall
her?
that's
Um,
next door pretty much, and then I'm friends with all the vintage
Oh,
shops in the city. So yeah,
to me, you could do videos of going to vintage
I
shops.
need to.
Buy
Yes,
course.
I need to go and shop. And
Yeah,
I mean, if you guys want to see me
oh,
shopping, that would be great.
yeah. I would.
Tamisha,
I'd buy a whole course just of you going shopping.
Tamisha, imagine this. When I came out to work on which character boot camp was it, Lilla? Lilla said, "Hey, let's go vintage shopping." And I'm like, "What?" So we bought old bingo pieces. I bought a stack of Beatrix Potter books. We went into this
Oh,
old vintage shop. She's
Conquer.
like, "Buy this, buy that." She would bring over like postcards with rabbits on them. I'm like, "How can I not?" That was a dream, Lilla. Remember that?
But
yes.
you know what I'm doing in Paris when I go in a week and a half?
Don't tell us. I'm jealous.
I'm
Into
jealous too. Take
finding
us, Lilla.
come vintage shops, but not the big huge one, like a small neighborhoody one, then get lunch.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the
My
dream.
I said, this weekend, do you want to talk about what we want to do? We both agreed we've been to Paris before. We don't want to go to big sites or anything. And he said, whatever you plan, I'll do. That's fine. What?
oh my,
It's beautiful.
Andy, he never goes along
what's
with
happening? He is finally listening to you. He's listening. What's he drawing now? He's probably in there drawing doohickeys.
No, he's doing art. He's finishing up charts. Oh,
Right.
what? But okay, so what else? Let's see. And we have a giveaway of both of their courses, so stay for that. I don't know what else do we want to talk about? Anything? Oh, do
I
people?
saw Sarah
Yeah.
said that she wants to see me dancing at the end of the class again. So
Mm.
it's like, if anyone's taking or drawing Black History, would you guys like to see some dances with me and my husband? Because I think I probably could pull him in to do it again.
Oh my God.
Thank
That's
Okay,
you.
I'll make little special pop-up videos of some dancing
I
that can
love.
also
I
inspire
Will
want
you.
you
to say
when
something.
you go to film your vintage shopping, will you make like a little extra one that we can use to promote the course and put on the website? That would be really good. By the way,
Yes.
this is how we do marketing. Like Tamisha has this cool thing she's going to do. Let's show that. That's what marketing is for all of you. Oh, Riley.
Okay, Natalie Latte.
Yeah.
This isn't her. This is a rabbit. She's a painter. Her work is anthropology all over the place. Look at it. I'm tiny. This is an example. Art becomes a product. Listen to the rabbit. Art becomes the product. Louis Fitch, I have one of his posters that he sent me signed. Art becomes a product.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
that's her.
lucky.
Look, she's even painted on the back. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Tradition, by the way.
Yes, traditional.
Yeah. So beautiful. And her plates and
that
everything.
bunny.
I
And
know.
because the
Promise.
style, Tamisha's course, strong style with Riley's product understanding, the two together, actually, I'm realizing work really well for a career, right?
I told you that I would showcase you. I know you still have the tag on. I heard you. Can you wait? Lilla's live. Stop.
Live. My
Yeah.
God.
He wants his time too.
Well, yeah, I can't hog.
Okay. So if I can rein in these two characters,
What?
saying Tamisha's course, what you showed, Riley, just now were two strong styles. People who have developed strong styles, and then whatever they make has their beloved style all over it. So you want Tamisha's course for style, and then you want Riley's course for character, for kid book and toy. That's all. Comments, thoughts?
Oh, Donata. Yes, I do too, Donata.
What'd she say?
She loved Natalie's work, and it's all style. It's all about, you know, if you're not illustrating, drawing, painting in your style, what are people buying?
Right. Oh, I want to read you something, a post-it that I have for myself. Let's see where I put it. I don't believe how messy it is from all the things.
While you have a look, Lilla, we did have a question about Tamisha's class, and that is asking if there's live reviews.
There is. Oh, you're good.
Oh, yeah, go on. Tell me.
Oh, there's a live review with Lilla at the end of the 4 weeks. So you'll be picking special pieces, right? To go
Correct.
through. Yeah.
Yes, so that's a good way to get in front of me too, because I am an agent. I was looking for shoes that she took off during the Zoom. Okay. What I want, this is a little thing I wrote for myself to remind me, rather than thinking about the people I need to convince to take my courses, I would like to see it as connecting to the people that are already hungry and eager to sign up for whatever I do. Now, this is true for all of you too. Rather than thinking about the people that you need to convince to buy your art or your art or your product, you want to connect with people that are hungry to buy your art, to commission your art. You see, that's how you think of it. So it's not like, oh, please, buy my art, buy my illustration. It's like, I love my illustration and I hope you do too. And let's connect, find the people that love it. When I was an illustrator, you know, it took a lot of bravery and a long time to do my style, which is really, it's already in there. It's your DNA. It's just allowing yourself to bring it out. And then I just found cool art directors who were doing the coolest things in magazine and in design and advertising and so forth, and just would send my work to them or try to book an appointment when I lived in New York with them, book an appointment with them. And you just try to find those people, find the people doing cool puzzles, cool games, doing cool picture books that you love, that you connect with. Find those people and connect, and it starts small and it builds. But go for the top. Don't just try to get anything just to get a foot in the door. Try to do your most sophisticated, most beautiful work. And like Nathalie Lete, her work was very different, very cool. She's an artist. She didn't sell out or dumb down or go generic. I mean, this is my point of view. You may have a different point of view. I'm only one person. I can only speak to what I did for a career. And every career is different. But to be a Nathalie Lete, that is how you do it. Okay. Or a Lilla Rogers, or Tamisha Anthony, or Riley Wilkinson. They're all very much themselves.
Ooh.
Okay. Any last bit of advice or question and then we're going to close up shop.
Hold on, Lilla. This is an interesting question.
Yes.
Zoom user, God, that's an original name. Zoom user wants to know about architecture. What about architecture? Enjoy that so much. Okay. What do dolls live in? Dolls live in a dollhouse. Dolls could live in a suburban dollhouse, a Victorian dollhouse. They could live in a tree house. Your love of architecture, that could become a toy. I love that idea. It makes me want to draw a suburban neighborhood or a townhouse. Remember Barbie's townhouse from the 80s?
Oh. Or like a VW bus.
Ooh, van life, hashtag van life.
That's great. Okay, who's ready for any last things, Tamisha, before the giveaways?
I know. I'm excited about the class and everyone's that's going to join. So, yeah.
I know. And if you do it and you know you're going to take these courses, Do it now while the sale's on, because once the sale's over, they won't be at this deep discount. Or on, I don't even know if they'll be on sale. Okay, so
Oh, just a quick one, Lilla. Somebody was asking what the name of the illustrator was. Natalia, the surname.
Nathalie
Right.
or Lete, Lete, Neth. It looks like Nathalie Lete. Trying to convince a friend. Oh, that's great, Koshani. Hi, Koshani. Good to see you here. Oh, you're welcome, Sue. Okay, who's ready for giveaway? If you have not done our giveaways before, here's how we do it. I will say a category. You will type in your guess. You can guess as many times as you want, as often as you want. Ruler, that was yesterday. Becky and I will look as quickly as we can to find the answer. It's probably not the first correct guess. It's just the one we can see, because if it goes very, very quickly, make sure it's set to everyone. I guess it doesn't really matter. And you get what you get and you don't get upset. And if you were the first person, but we didn't see it, that's how it goes. It's all based on what the universe is feeling that this moment. So find your style with style for Tamisha. And Tamisha doesn't even know the answer. We did this before she came on. A clothing accessory.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and wait a minute. It's tricky.
Oh, I saw it. It's gone.
Do you? I
I
backed
did
up
see it.
slowly, so I'll probably get it.
Oh,
Clothing accessory. Oh, Harriet Clush.
you got it. Oh, well done.
Clush.
Nice.
And like Lilla, I don't even know what a clush is. Well, we weren't gonna say a ring or a necklace, right? Had to be hard. So sorry, Harriet. Yay, Harriet. And will you tell them what a clush is, Tamisha?
It's the hats that you see usually in the 1920s that kind of covers the front part of your head and just sits kind of like a fascinator, just a little bigger. Super cute.
And doesn't it mean bell or clock? What does it mean? Clush.
No.
Okay. Harriet, right? The universe told me to say that. Boom. I'm telling you. So Harriet, you get Tamisha's course, Finding Your Style. I'm so excited for you. That's really wonderful. It's meant to be. You write to hello@makeartthatsells.com and say that you guessed clush and you get Find Your Style with Style, and Louise will take care of you. How great is that? Okay, this is so fun. Give away courses all day. We should do that one day, just give away. Okay, Character Bootcamp, Riley's course, and that is coming up really soon. Well,
Mhm.
summer maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, with Riley and Zoe. Riley doesn't even know this. So the category is a breakfast food. Go.
Oh my gosh. I'm so hungry.
I tell you, many of you have gotten the first part, but it's 3 words.
Oh.
3 words. 3 words. And I'll give a hint if it's too hard. So
I'm so hungry. My stomach. What was
Oh
that?
my
sound?
God.
Stomach growling.
It's the first word. Oh, there, toast and jam.
Ah,
Robin Scaly. Robin Scaly, toast and jam.
Those could be characters. Toast and jam, T and J can be characters.
See, I was thinking of you, Riley. Toast, but that because I just see you making a character game out of toast, but that was too easy. Part of a complete breakfast. Okay, so write to who was it? Robin? Robin, write to hello@makeartthatsells.com. I was thinking about bunnies eating toast. Boom, says that's Robin.
Oh, look at
Really?
Bunny.
They got
That's-
married. Do you know they got married? Toast and jam.
Oh,
Did
really?
they? They didn't
Yeah.
invite me to the wedding.
They
Right.
invited me. They're my
Oh.
belly.
Did you go?
Jealous.
It was beautiful. I was like, "Can I give you cinnamon and sugar?" Like, or peanut butter tried to show up, and
Oh.
Jelly was like, "No, that was in the past. Get out of the wedding." Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
it
right.
was a mess.
That's
I wish
embarrassing.
I could have.
I can't
Dramatic.
for them to show up at the toasted jam wedding. That's chutzpah. Oh my God.
And Marmalade. Then Marmalade walked in the room. Jelly's like, "I
Oh.
told you, do not crash the party."
That's you don't want to see the old boyfriends.
Oh, so
No.
stressful.
That's yeah.
Next time you have to take me. I want to go. I want to see all this drama. I'll bring the popcorn. I'll eat it.
I have these as people as teachers. You see,
And apple butter, when toast and jam, like when they were on the fritz, they were like, apple butter was well, it's like kind of a side fling. Apple butter was.
yeah.
That
But
you
it
want
didn't.
apple butter all the time. You don't want them all the time. That's just like every now and then, right?
Exactly. So much sugar.
That's great. Well, thank you everybody for being with us on Saturday. We had such a good time, and you can see how the courses, they have to be engaging to make you be excited to do the work. And you can see that my co-teachers are great. Wendy, the sale is go to makeartthatsells.com, the website, and it's all on the first page, right, team? Maybe somebody in the team can put the link in. This was wonderful. Well, I'm going to go have some fun. What's that? Oh, thank you, Julia. Oh, British Jenny's putting the sale tab. It's probably on the homepage too, right? I guess just, there's a link. Click here. So, perfect. Wonderful. This has been great. And as I said, I'm thinking of doing a course on different media and experimenting and playing next year, maybe for boot camp. So, two things. If you have ideas for the course, it would be later next year. Write to me at lillarogers.com. And if you have ideas for what I should do in Paris, I'm in La Murée district area. Let me know what we should do. And thank you for those who already sent ideas. lillarogers.com. Thank you, everybody. It's been great. Don't forget to sign up. Sale ends soon, and we'll see you in class. Thanks. Bye.
Bye, everybody.